Hi guys! Welcome back to the Two Friends in the Same Game. Are you subscribed? If you're not, go subscribe right now. But anyway, back to the video. It's autumn here, and today I have a really exciting video for you guys. I'm going to be trying out 4 eventing horses. So I've picked out 4 horses that are eventing horses. And I'm really excited to try them out with you guys. But if you didn't know already, yes, I do currently own a horse. Diablo. Diablo is my 7-year-old Frisian stallion. He is my cross-country horse and we have competed in 6 shows. I've had Diablo for almost 2 years and a bit now, and he has really improved my riding and we are like brother and sister. So now let's get on to the first horse I'm trying. This is Cappuccino, and he's a 6-year-old stallion Mawari. He's 16 hands and has been with his owners all his life. He's currently at Steve's farm, which isn't too far away from me. He is great in eventing and loves it all. So yeah, let's go see it. Hey guys, so right now I'm here with Cappuccino, and he was already tacked up and he's really pretty and handsome. His mother's actually here, and I got to see her, but she's gone out into her field now. But her father is in a different country. So I'm really excited to try Cappuccino. I really would like to see how he tacks up, but he's really friendly. So yeah, I'm going to get mounted onto him now, so let's do that. Hi guys, it's voiceover me now. So Cappuccino was really good with standing still whilst I was mounting. He's obviously had a lot of practice in that. So now we're just walking out the barn. He has quite a nice walk, it's quite bouncy, but his saddle was really nice, and the stirrups, they adjust so easily, so that was great. So I'm just walking him up this bit, and because there isn't really a paddock or like an arena we can ride in, we had to go on a little trail ride. So right here, when I started kicking him into trot, he was actually quite hard to get into trot. He needed a big kick, which I'm not used to, because Diablo just goes into trot as soon as I kick him, or Canter as soon as I kick him, and he's really good. But so far so good with Cappuccino. So another horse did actually come by, but he didn't spook or anything, he didn't get scared, which I found quite good. Now we've got to the field, we're going to start doing some canter. So when I kicked him into canter at the tree, he broke into a walk, but then he got going really quickly and back and into canter, and his canter was beautiful, it was so elegant, and his saddle was so comfy. When we went past the tractor, he was fine with that, but I mean, he has been here most of his life, so he will be quite used to it. And he was fine with the cows and everything, but he did break into a little trot when he was looking at the cows. So right now we're just heading back to the barn, and I don't really know if Cappuccino is the one for me. He's nice, but also he's new to me, I'm new to him, so he will be a bit nervous around me. He was actually being a bit cheeky here, eating some grass, and then doing a little kick, but he got going really quickly again. So we got back to the barn, I led him into a stall, he was fine with all the other horses, there were a few bugs flying about, he was fine with that. Gave him a good boy pat, and then I started walking off to see and talk to his owners, maybe find a bit more information about him. Okay, finally on to the next horse. This is Tilly, a 10-year-old Knabstrucker mare. She's boarded at the barn that I'm currently at right now, which is Golden Leaf Stables. Tilly is actually blind in her right eye, but she's still great at all eventing. I'm really excited to try her out, but a bit nervous. Come on, let's go. Hi guys, I'm here at the barn right now and I'm really excited to try her out. She's just in a stall. So let's go see her. So she was actually already tacked up, but I would have been able to tack her up if I came here earlier, but I couldn't because it was a long drive from Steve's. Hello, hi. So she's here ready to go, tacked up. I gave her a little pat, hello. So yeah, she's ready to be mounted. So let's get on her. Well, whoa. Alright, come on. Whoa. Steady. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Oh, steady. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. So they were some real clips with me with Tilly, just walking to the arena. But basically I know quite a lot of information about Tilly, so I'm going to tell you some. So as you know, Tilly's a 10-year-old mare, she's a Nabstrucker, and she's blind in her right eye. She has actually, she's got a foal who is, I actually don't know his age, but he's called Diamond and he is at South Huff right now, which is quite a far way from where we are right now. But South Huff is actually an island, so yeah. But they don't really plan to teach him to be a show horse or anything. They want him to be a lesson horse there at the barn. So yes, Tilly bred with a show jumper called Aladdin. He was a 7-year-old Nabstrucker, and she was actually 8 when she bred. But Tilly's really good at dressage, and she honestly loves dressage. I actually used to do dressage, so here I decided to try her on a bit of dressage because she knows it. She's quite good at it, and I used to know it, but I don't do it anymore. So she kind of guided me through. So we just walked back to the barn, and I actually got to untack her because I know her quite well. She's at my barn. See ya. She's actually really good with just standing still and not getting spooked when she can't see people when they're on her right because she is blind on her right eye. So I thought that was really good that she didn't get scared or anything when I went up on her right and did something. I gave her a pat well done and then went to talk to her owner. The third horse I'll be trying is called Prince. He's an 11-year-old English thoroughbred stallion. He's kept at South Huff, and I'll be going there to see him today. He's great in jumping, but loves all eventing. He's been doing eventing all his life. He's 14 2 hands, And his mother was a dressage competitor and his father was in all eventing. Come on, let's go see him. Hey guys! So we're at South Health right now, and the horses, yes, horses, we're going to be trying out are just ready for us. They're at the arena. We didn't tack them or we won't get to untack them, but I'm going to be trying Prince. I actually brought along a friend who's trying out 2 horses at the same place that I'm going. So she's going to be trying one out at South Health and at Redwood Point where we're going next. I'll introduce you to her. Hello! I'm Fran and I'm 17. I live in Jarlaheim and I've been riding all my life. I don't own a horse, but I'm looking for a dressage and jumping course. And Autumn's my BFF. This is Royal. He's a 7-year-old stallion Jorvik Friesian. He's 16 5 hands and is good at dressage and jumping. Royal is a rescue. So we started by just warming up by walking around and trotting a bit. Prince's trot was actually really smooth and it was quite bouncy, but his walk was very laid back, his head was low quite a bit, but in all honesty he's really gentle and his canter was so smooth, it was really easy to sit through his canter. I think Royal was really laid back, like Prince. He was very confident with his canter, his trot and walk, and he always had his head up high like he was royal himself, and he was like the king, so he was really good for me. The riding we did was about an hour and a half long, and I think they did really well through that. So we're just walking them back and they were honestly really good. Yeah, they were really well behaved. Hey guys! Hi, we're at our next destination. This is Queenie, the next horse I'll be trying. She's a 10-year-old Clydesdale mare who's 16 2 hands. This is Pistachio, a 13-year-old stallion thin horse. He's 16 2 hands and has been with the Rangers all his life. We started off by walking around this little field, and the horses actually weren't spooked by any of the birds or the animals or any insects or anything. Queenie was very gentle and her strides were amazing, they were just beautiful. She did actually stop to eat some leaves from a tree. Don't ask me why horses are suddenly eating trees. But Queenie is very big for me, and I did feel a bit unsafe on her back, so she might not be the one for me. Pistachio, for his age, was actually really active, and he wanted to do a lot. But he did buck me a few times. He got spooked a bit by the creatures and stuff, which I don't really think he's for me. Then we just went to talk to the rangers.